It is now officially summer, and it is getting hot. Everyone, young and old, is being affected by the record-breaking heat waves that are happening around the world. Heat waves can be dangerous if your body is unprepared. Because of this, we'll discuss how to properly get ready for a heat wave today. Do I need to keep my room cool? How much liquid should I consume? What shade of clothing should I wear? Stay tuned as we discuss all of that and more. Fashion is important. Clothing. Make sure you're dressed appropriately when preparing for a heat wave. This comprises relaxed-fitting clothing, such as trousers and a shirt. Before we continue, I think it's crucial to clarify what a heat wave is specifically. Breaking news: it's not just a really hot day. A prolonged stretch of very hot weather is known as a heat wave. They can occur with or without humidity and can quickly cover enormous areas. The duration of heat waves can range from a few days to a few weeks. In 1930, there was the longest heat wave ever recorded. It lasted for 23 days, with 10 of those seeing temperatures reach above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It is recommended that you dress as warmly as possible outside during heat waves and as lightly as possible indoors. You stand a better chance of avoiding long-term skin harm in this manner. Consider the fact that the sun will be shining directly on you. You need to have the ability to defend yourself from it. This does not imply that you should walk outside wearing a heavy long-sleeve shirt and pants. You're going to get burned. Wear something comfortable that fits loosely and allows you to move around. For airflow, loose cloth is also crucial. These include materials like linen, silk, or cotton. Additionally, light colors are quite significant. Both heat and light will reflect off of this. Dark-colored fabrics should be avoided at all costs. No matter how cozy a black t-shirt makes you feel, I don't care. Once you're outside melting in the sun, you'll experience a different set of emotions. Do you like to wear hats? Good. You'll be able to benefit from this chance. You should be outside during a heat wave wearing a hat. Make sure your hat has a wide brim and is well vented. Your face and neck will also be shielded from the sun by this. Additionally, consider wearing sunglasses. Many individuals today only consider sunglasses to be a fashion accessory. Like it's something that people wear to try to act posh. Well, I'm here to tell you that's completely untrue. Sunglasses are crucial for your eye health. They were initially created for this purpose. The more sunglasses you wear outside, the more UV rays are blocked out of your eyes. And if you believe that the sun's UV rays can only harm you on sunny days, you need to reconsider. Even on gloomy days, you could get harmed by this brightness. In addition to burning you, these dangerous rays also contribute to macular degeneration. This illness impairs your vision and finally renders you blind. Sunglasses will lessen the severity of migraines as well. Your brain will be impacted by all the intense light your eyes are taking in, which will result in excruciating agony. You should always have something more with you in addition to your clothing and sunglasses. The big one is this. Of course, I'm referring to sunscreen. Sunscreen. Remember that you should always use sunscreen if you plan to be outside. It has so many advantages besides just shielding you from sunburn. It actually benefits your skin's general health. The aging process of your skin will be slowed down by wearing sunscreen. It may also lessen your risk of developing skin cancer in the future. Things become a little more challenging when it comes to selecting the proper kind of sunscreen. SPF, or sun protection factor, is something you should be aware of. This is a metric indicating how effectively sunscreen shields your skin from UV rays. Consider how much time you'll be spending outside when selecting the SPF if you're having problems. Wearing products with a minimum of 30 SPF should be your general rule if you are unclear of how long you will be outside. It's vital to remember that no amount of sunscreen can guarantee protection, regardless of how high the SPF. However, research have shown that SPF 100 sunscreen performs far better than SPF 50 or lower. There are a few additional things you should keep in mind besides wearing appropriate clothing, sunglasses, and sunscreen. Don't forget to hydrate yourself with plenty of water. Whether you're indoors or outside, it's important to stay hydrated. While you should always drink water, during a heat wave it is extremely crucial. When it's hot outside, dehydration is more likely to occur. Generally speaking, experts advise adhering to the 8x8 rule when it comes to water. You should do this by consuming 8 glasses of 8 ounces water each day. You should drink at least 8 glasses of water every day when there is a heat wave. In a heat wave, you should drink more than simply water. You can eat items that are quite high in water content as well. These will help you stay hydrated as well. Foods high in water content include peaches, apples, tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, and celery. On a sweltering summer day, who doesn't enjoy a slice of watermelon? Besides meals and water, you can also have a small amount of alcohol. I'm not pushing you to start drinking or anything like that. However, it won't hurt if you want to unwind and open a cold one. Beer contains a lot of water. Even a respectable amount of electrolytes can be carried by it. You should stay hydrated if you're consuming one beer along with lots of water. Whether you drink beer or not, you should always stay hydrated during a heat wave. Don't hesitate to pour yourself a glass whenever you consider doing so. Long term, your body will be grateful to you. During periods of high heat, water is beneficial for more than just your body. Also in need of a beverage are your plants. Plants. Anyone who loves the plant knows how damaging a heat wave can be. If you don't give your plants the appropriate amount of water, that is, when it's hot outside, plants become more thirsty than usual. You need to water plants more intensely since the intense heat makes it difficult for them to absorb water from their roots. When watering your plants, there is a specific technique you should follow. Most experts advise setting up your sprinkler and letting it bathe your plants for up to an hour. It is recommended to use your garden hose to manually water them if you don't have a sprinkler. It also depends what time of day you water your plants. It is recommended to begin before 9 in the morning. The water may evaporate throughout the morning as the temperature rises, giving the plants fewer opportunities to absorb it. The plants have more time to absorb the water if you water them sooner. We've covered fluid intake, so it's time to concentrate on something else crucial. Make sure you're at the proper temperature. Temperature. Is your wall-mounted thermostat becoming lonely? It could now be appropriate to make the adjustment. You want your house to be as cool as it can be during a heat wave. You can unwind and forget about suffocation this way. The least you could do is dry your curtains and block the sunlight if you don't want to adjust the thermostat. The air in your room will warm up due to the sun. Nowadays, a lot of people's homes lack air conditioning. This poses a serious issue during the summer. You have the impression that you are sweltering inside of your own heated box. In this case, purchasing a fan would be your best alternative. To combat the heat, position a fan in the center of your space. A jar of ice cubes can be put in front of the fan if you want to add one more refreshing breeze. In this manner, the fan will blow over the ice, further reducing the temperature. If you'd like, you can put your feet in a bowl of icy water. Your blood circulation will become cooler as a result. When the sun sets, this continues. It can get hot during a heat wave even at night. Move your mattress to a cooler area of your home if you find it difficult to sleep in your room. Try sleeping on your sofa with a fan nearby if you are unable to do that. Even when there isn't a heat wave, you still need to monitor the outside temperature because they can be frightening. Want to know more? Let's continue the discussion by watching a few more health-related videos, shall we? What you need to know is as follows. Tell us in the comments section below.